What is going on, everybody? We are back on a Code Geass episode 23. Coming off of last episode, we pretty much had the assassination of Euphemia's character. And that's probably what sucks the most, is that, like, the lasting... Euphemia is going to die here. Whether Cornelia swoops in and kills her to, like, make her stop, whether it's by the Black Knights or Suzaku or Lelouch, because even if Suzaku gets to her first, which I think it would probably make it more dramatic, but I don't know what would be more dramatic, Suzaku having to put her down or Lelouch having to put her down. They'd both be kind of equally as bad. But she's going to be known, like, she'll be dead, but for the rest of the history books, she's going to be known as that princess or that Britannian royalty that ordered the slaughter, pretty much, of Japanese citizens. And that's going to be attached to her name whenever it's brought up for the rest of time, and that's what sucks, because we know the relationship she had with Nunnally and Lelouch and Cornelia, and they're all going to not know why she did it. Besides Lelouch, he'll remember her in a good light, but Cornelia is always going to want to know what happened. I'm sure Nunnally will hear about it. She's always going to want to know why, and Suzaku, and they're all going to want to know. Everybody's going to want to know what made her do it, or maybe we thought she was this sweet girl all along, and she just ordered this mass genocide, which is wild. Had a lot of questions. We did a good, like, long video break, like, we went scene by scene breakdown last episode, because we had a lot of questions referring to what was happening with Suzaku in C2. Why was this, like, materialized light showing up in front of him that was, like, in the shape of C2? What is the issue going on every time Suzaku touches her that, like, she melts down, he freaks out, other people freak out? What was she referring to when she's like, when she was speaking about Suzaku, she was like, he's not one of them, is he? But she didn't elaborate on whatever that might be. So what's their connection or parallel they have going on? What is that, like, Black Adam, Guardians of the Galaxy, Adam Warlock thing? I don't know if they're building an artificial human, if it's another C2 type Geass person that they have captured that they're trying to take advantage of their power. What that guy is, I have no idea. We also had the king or the emperor referring to, oh, and he was like laughing hysterically, speaking about, he really is my son. Was he speaking about Schneisel because he thought this maybe was Schneisel's master plan? Or is he referring to Lelouch? And if he is referring to Lelouch, how does he know that? How does he know Lelouch is alive? How does he know that he's Zero? How does he know that he would have been one that could have, like, flipped Euphemia or made this pretty much plan happen in action? And then kind of a couple of the other questions I had were, are of the Japanese citizens, this isn't all of them, correct? I mean, this is still a lot. But everybody that they're shooting, they didn't have every, like, of the population, let's start at like 100%. How much were inside that stadium and outside? 50? 80? You guys will have to let me know on those specific numbers there. And then kind of every time we see the Emperor, he's like, it looks like he's in another world. He's on some, like, high above the clouds palace that's, like, floating in air. Like, is he in another realm or dimension? Like, what is going on with him? And then Schneisel and Cornelia's kind of right-hand man, we're talking about what to do with, like, the special ruins or the Geass ruins that they found. Like, what extent they know of whatever they're searching for, I have no idea. And then we also left off with Lelouch giving Cornelia's kind of right-hand person, or is it Schneisel's right-hand man? I'm not sure. A command. I don't know what the command is. And then we saw that Lelouch gave the order, while being pretty emotional, that their goal is to stop and kill Euphemia, kill her, ordered to kill her, and then Suzaku's going to try to stop her. And it's also being broadcasted by Rakshata and whoever I don't know what the movie producer, TV producer guy's name is. I haven't for this whole entire time. But they have some, like, kind of backdoor live feed that this is streaming to the world. The rest of the Japanese are seeing this. The people in the Kyoto region, the Chinese Federation, the EU, the rest of Britannia, like they're seeing this. I wonder what that makes them look like on a national stage. And then what was it that kind of made Lelouch's Geass become uncontrollable? Because we saw C2 freaking out like, oh no, he's reached that point. Is there always a time date? Is there X amount of times you use it, then you kind of are like, you're getting closer and closer to it happening? Luckily for him, it's not as bad as Mao's, because Mao's can't turn his shit off. I mean, he could put the headphones on and kind of like make it better, but like he really can't ever turn it off. With Lelouch, he can have glasses on, shades, keep his eye closed, things like that. So it still sucks, but he can at least like combat it. But yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Episode 23, we've skipped past the opening and everything. We're right at the title screen, stage 23, like we always are. Episode titled At Least with Sorrow. Pretty sure Euphemia dies before this season ends, and maybe more. But yeah, we're pressing play on the episode right now. Here we go. Oh god, he's dead, whoever's in there. Hadouken! Now they're gonna have more support than ever, the Black Knights. I don't know why I hate that White Lancelot so much. I hate it. I want to see it destroyed. And this is just gonna fucking trigger the Black Knights even harder. They were all on the fence like, well, maybe we should just join it, This is what we wanted, right? Like, maybe we should just join it. It's easier. We don't have to risk our lives and all this shit. But it's over. Look at this fucking shit he's got going on. Jesus. Fuck. It's the fact that she's so like... And I always wondered what was his plan. He has to put her down. Are you gonna do it or not? He did it. It was by Lelouch's hand. And it was in front of Suzaku, and he saw that Zero did it. Y'all gonna, like, jump on this? She said she will never allow him to kill Lelouch. He sounded like Sasuke right there. Oh, she big dead. And then I want to know what that was. Like, Euphemia, like, resisted it there for a minute. Like she was given the command, but, like, was like, no, I don't want to. And then, like, she succumbed to it. Why was she able to combat it there for a second? Suzaku's relative. Dang, he's taken over complete control. He's gonna have his own little empire. She did. And then also, I want to know what was Lelouch's plan there when he kind of like accepted it. When he's like, "Oh, you did this for Nunnally. You renounced your royalty. You gave up your heirness." She's still talking about killing Japanese. That's gonna be so heartbreaking if she is. Is her getting injured? Does that even shake her out of it? See, she's like resisting it right now. Holy shit, that's a lot of Japanese people. Oh, they're gonna have a fucking movement. Oh, they're gonna have a movement. Who the hell is this? And I don't even know what loyalty Kyoto holds, who they support. Are they Japanese or what? Hmm. See, like her Euphemia is gonna be just dragged through the mud for the rest of history. That's fucked up because they keep cutting back to her asking, did it work out? And then they're over here cursing her name. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, what was Lelouch's plan when Euphemia's like, I did this for you, I did this for Nunnally? Was he going to just break up the Black Knights and support this United States of Japan? Was he just going to support this kind of internment zone and work with them, or what? I don't know. I always was curious what his play was there. Do the Black Knights like just get dissolved, or did they just support this and work in the shadows still? I wonder what this does for Suzaku. Because she was the only thing really supporting him within the ranks. Because they're already shitting on him being an 11 and all this shit. So does he still run with them? Is his goal to kill Zero now, or what? I don't know. But you know his goal isn't killing. So God almighty. Tensions are running high. Fuck. How do they plan to hold this, though? What if all the Britannian forces just showed up? They don't have the numbers. They can't hold it off. Oh no. Oh fuck. I feel like Nunnally is going to die at some point. And what the hell is up with that double agent spy housekeeper nurse that they have? He's gonna have to tell her. Somebody's gonna have to tell her. Like, is that double agent maid they have Japanese? Is she a Britannian undercover, or? Gotta keep shades on at all time, keep an eye patch on. Walk around like Kaneki Ken. And I wonder why she's so... Why was she not like this with Mao, though? Damn. No one's coming to save them. What if, like, the Britannian forces, like, by boat and air came to Japan? They can't hold it all off. They could try to protect Japan, but they can't hold it. And Cornelia's mentally just fucked. Yeah, it's... I wouldn't be surprised if she killed herself. Oh god, you know, she's just wrecked. Oh, they've taken over Britannian ships and stuff. So they got people from all parts of Japan just linking up. That was my biggest question. How is Japan like divvied up right now? It's all under Britannian force, correct, or just Tokyo? Or you got to think the entire thing. Who's Marion? Is he calling her by a new name? Oh, fuck. They're over here running through the streets, just snuffing people out. Yeah, it will. Does he not have an order to, like, go protect her ass? They're going... Can her memories be triggered? This chick! Fucking Nina. Oh my god. Nina, what the hell are you about to do, girl? Who the fuck is this? Oh god. VV. V2. Oh shit. Who the fuck is that and what is he about to fuck up? I thought it was a chick, but it is a guy from the flashback we saw a couple episodes ago. But to say Britannia Homeland ain't coming to help out. Ain't gonna make it. Ilya, what do you want? Oh god. That's gonna be next episode, I'm guessing. Zero versus Cornelia. Cornelia's going to die, clearly. What information is V2 about to hit Suzaku with, and does V2 have the ability to give him a Geass? Kaguya. Oh shit. She about to hit us with the chakra? Hmm. Hmm. Experimental subject. Experimental subject. Is it a half man, half like machine? Is it a Geass user that they've captured? Who the fuck is that dude? I don't know. You really can't turn that shit off. Episode 24 and 25 are going to be really good, I bet. What does he have to do? Alright. He already set it into motion. What? It's Suzaku, isn't it? Don't say anything. Oh god, this is such an awkward. Wow, Suzaku's mind has been warped from Yuffie's death. Yeah. Zero, but does he know the identity? Uh, No. Does Suzaku know? That was such like a cryptic conversation. The fortress has fallen. How did that happen? How the fuck did they pull that shit off? Mm-mm-mm. Episode 24 and 25 are going to be good. I think what we can conclude for sure though is that Suzaku, Lelouch, and C2 are not going to die in the next two episodes. Besides that, everybody's fair game. Now, Schneisel and others that aren't in the area, yeah, the Emperor, of course, but I could see Cornelia dying, a couple of the Black. I don't think Colin dies either. Um, I could see Colin's storyline kind of going either way. That maybe she ends up like at the very end flipping and siding with Suzaku to stop Lelouch, just something, something along those lines. Um, and then he made the comment that the command he gave was so far against Yuffie's nature that she tried to resist it because it wasn't just like the normal commands he gives, like walk away or um, kill yourself or forget blank blank blank. Like it was a huge command. But still, the fact that she even could like shake it for a second, it's interesting. Um, and there were a couple shots here of whoever the hell this dude is. There's a couple guys actually that we wanted to take a look at. V2, and then whoever this artificial dude is we got going here. I don't know if he's supposed to be like half machine, half. Alright, so let's talk about V2 first. So V2 here, let's play this real quick. Child, he's. How do you do Suzaku Kurugi? So this is a dude, a kid. I don't know if it's some. He said that he would tell Suzaku, like, why did Euphemia give this order? He says, I can tell you. Does he know? I feel like he might know about the Geass and a Geass that could give like an kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Pretty much a command that you can't go against. Like it's just put on you, and no matter what the command is, who you are, you will follow it. Is that the extent that V2 shared information? Or did V2 hit him with everything? V2 explained C2 and what she is and what she's able to give and do and who she gave it to and who she specifically gave it to, and that Lelouch has been zero this whole time and he's been giving out this, this, and this, and these commands. Like, did V2 hit everything? Does V2 know everything, though? That's the question. I could see V2 knowing who C2 is, and knowing about the Geasses, but do we think V2 knows who Lelouch is and what he's been doing. That's kind of what I want to know. And that phone conversation was so ominous. Like, we know Suzaku, like, he's never been about killing. He always looked for a way to do it without killing. But now he said he hates somebody so much that he's going to kill them, to not look up at the skies. Like, was he maybe calling Lelouch to see if he would admit anything? I don't know. And is that person he's talking about, is it Lelouch? Maybe it's C2. I have no idea, because we're left without answers. Like, we got introduced to this, then all of a sudden he calls him. But then I'm trying to think, why, if I'm Suzaku... Oh, Suzaku knows the true identity. Okay, so maybe that's not... Because if I'm Suzaku and I find Lelouch's number in Euphemia, like, how would they know each other? But Suzaku knows the true identity, and so... Yeah, I don't know what Suzaku knows, you know? And because we don't know what V2 knows. Now, we saw there, while Euphemia was dying, she still had kind of like the Geass eyes, but it was like she was flipping in and out of it. Even upon your death, can you, like, not still follow that command? Because she still had the eyes, but she was asking how it went. Was it a success? Did it do good? Are the Japanese people okay? Did they like it? Which would make you think that she was out of the Geass, but you still saw it in her eyes. So is when one's dying, does the Geass wear off? Or the effect not as strong? I'm not sure. And then the other shot we got was of this dude here. We'll see if we can get it to play. This dude, oh god, I don't know why I have this showing here. Like, we're not about to catch a copyright strike. Let me dim that back down. So we dim that down there. I don't know who this guy is here. He looks like, I thought he was maybe another C2 or V2, maybe? But he looks like he's got some like half Lancelot Gurren Mark II body parts mixed with a human. That's why, like, I don't know if they're trying to do some like AI research to maybe, like, you don't need the big machinery that you've got to transport and fly. Like, you can just have the human and the machine in one. That's kind of maybe what this is looking more like. But again, how much the Emperor knows about the Geasses and the abilities and these special people, and because, like I've been saying since episode 1, even though they were transporting C2 as gas, or this gas bomb, somebody physically put her in there and knew that she was in there, and somebody was expecting her to be delivered, and somebody was shipping her. So somebody knew some kind of extent of what she is and what she can do, or she's some kind of special. So somebody in the Britannian line of power knows something. Who that is and what they know, I don't know. And we know they know that because they've been out here looking at all these ruins. We had the comment that one of the commanders thought maybe that's why their empire was so big, because they're looking for other ruins and stuff like that. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Patreon, you guys should see this on October 3rd. YouTube, it'll get there when it gets there. I'm interested to see episode 24 and 25. I feel like shit's gonna go down. But yeah, I can't wait. So you guys will see episode 24 on Tuesday of next week. So episode 24 will be up on the 8th, and then episode 25 will be up on the 10th. And then I think we have My Hero Academia coming out on Saturdays. But we'll pick right back up with season 2, episode 1 on the 8th. We should keep pumping them out and go for there. Let me know the comments, questions, concerns. And then, yeah, about the Japanese territory and how many and how far, the percentages, you guys answer that too and stuff, and we'll go from there. So like, share, favorite, subscribe. As always,